Hi, my name's Michelle, and I'm one of the co-founders of Spark and Pony Creative. I'm a brand specialist, and today it's my goal to help you get your business organized for 2025. We've taken one of the exercises that we typically do in our larger brand discoveries, and we've broken it down step by step so that you can use it for your own business today. I recommend taking at least an hour out of your day to get this done. We're going to have all the steps followed along after this little intro. So why don't we just get started? All right, first, you're actually going to go and you're going to download this worksheet, and feel free to use it digitally or print it out in, good old fashioned pen and paper. First, we focus on the revenue in the activity. So what you're going to want to do is take 10 to 15 minutes, and you're going to want to actually write down all the revenue streams there are for your business. So this can really vary accordingly for every type of business. As you can see, I've put a few mock revenues below, but of course, write down as many or as little as you need. And it really can range between grants, bank loans, maybe you have different products, different services you want to launch, or you're looking to get some venture capital. Really, it depends on what type of a business or organization you have. So think broadly, think what are you already doing, but what would you like to be focusing on as well? Once you're done that, you're going to want to move over into the next sheet. This is the awareness sheet, really any place where you might be marketing yourself. So of course, I've added a bunch of different examples. It's not all encompassing, of course, but it's a really good start. So TikTok strategy, I mean, maybe that's somewhere where you want to start focusing on that. Inbound marketing, business cards, websites. So it could be digital, it could be print, it can be in person. Maybe you want to host a conference or talk at a conference. Again, whatever makes sense for your business, and you're going to want to spend another 10 to 15 minutes writing all those down. Then once you're done, you're actually going to move over into efficiency. So efficiency is a really fun one. This is all about business development. What processes do you have in your business to help make things run a little bit smoother, take some of your time back, empower your staff? So of course, there's a few examples that I'm adding here below. Maybe you need to start creating some standard operating procedures. Maybe you're thinking of getting a booking calendar like Calendly. Maybe you want to make a bunch of email scripts that can really streamline talking to customers in the future. Whatever makes sense for you, write it all down. And again, these could be things that are really, really aspirational. Don't hold back here. So this portion of the work should take you about 40 minutes. Once you're done, you're going to want to loop back and go back to the revenue, and you're going to want to figure out how long each item is going to take you to do, how easy it is, and how much you want to implement. But I'm going to go deeper into that in the next steps, and just know that you should be spending about 3 to 5 minutes on each topic. Let me show you how this might work for the awareness section. So as you see here, we have columns on the left and then 3 columns on the right. So on the left-hand side, you're really going to want to determine how long something is going to take you. So you want to divide this into 3 different categories. One is up to 1 month, one is up to 3 months, or one is 6 months to a year. And of course, I just have 1, 6 plus, and 3 to indicate those 3 different segments. And this is going to look different for everyone. A TikTok strategy might take someone a lot longer than someone else who's really maybe social media savvy. So just remember, make sure that it makes sense for you and your business. Then once that's done, you actually want to go into the desirability column. So now when we're in the desirability column, how desirable is this for you to do? So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high and 1 being low, you want to figure out where that falls in that. So maybe you're not 100% sure if your target demographic is on TikTok. So it's desirable. You kind of want to test it out, but it's sitting at around a 6. But you know you need a business card. Maybe you're doing a lot of networking events in the year that you have planned, so that might be high on your desirability list. So then once the desirability is done, last but not least is doability. Doability is different for everyone, whether you have staff or whether you're doing something for yourself, these numbers are going to vary. So, of course, maybe newsletter marketing might be easier for some than others. Maybe you have staff that can implement it and therefore you put it at an 8. Maybe you're hiring someone to make you a website. So, you know, there's going to be onboarding and you're going to have to tell them and teach them about your brand and about your services. So, it's not necessarily a 10, there's still an investment there, but it might be sitting at around a 9 or an 8 for you. So, of course, when you have all of this complete, then you just really want to total all of your numbers up. And as you'll see, the totals really vary. So 13 might be a little bit average, but what you're really going to be looking for is the 16 plus numbers. Once you figure out what is sitting at the 16 plus mark total, that is really what you're going to want to prioritize first. So look on the left-hand column, anything in the 1 month mark, you're going to want to highlight if it's 16 plus. And that really gives you a good idea of what to implement and work on first. So let's say we were looking at these results. I would start with the business cards, then I would move to the print brochure, then I would think about the SEO and blogging, and then I would land on that newsletter marketing. And then you want to implement this thought process for 3 months once this is done, and then 6 months, and so on and so forth. And this should always really give you a repeatable process on figuring out what to prioritize for your business. All right, so this exercise should typically last about 1 hour. We've pulled it out of one of our larger brand discoveries that we typically use with small to large businesses as well as larger organizations. It's really important to understand that you should be really going back to this every month, 3 months, 6 months, and seeing if you're on track and also adjusting accordingly to your business's needs. Now, if you want to understand how this could actually be implemented into a larger brand strategy, feel free to book a 15-minute meeting with us. We'll have it below. If you found this helpful, please comment. Please tell us what your journey is like. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and good luck.